Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Yusril, the game is Star Trek Online, and welcome once again to the Tribble Timewarp for Delta Rising. It is the 17th of September 2014. The item upgrade system is in, as are a few new missions, and we're going to take a look at one of the missions first because the reward from it is so potentially squee-worthy that it kinda has to be done. However, quick note on the upgrade system is that it's picked up several problems that have been immediately apparent. The first up is the Tricobalt cluster torpedo, the weapon of which we have all been so enamoured. It is not upgradable. I'm not sure if this is deliberate or not. It would certainly seem to meet all the requirements of being upgradable. It's Mark 13 blue. It can be upgraded. It can be uprated. I don't know what's going on there. Anyhow, we'll pop that in for a moment, just because it's really been too handy not to have. Take it off auto fire as well. The other thing is that this beam array, this was my first guinea pig for upgrades. Now, you'll notice that it is Mark 13 accuracy crit H, only 2 bonuses despite being a purple grade weapon. That is because it originally was a Mark 11 disruptor array, and I think I've got a few others lying about here. Purple quality. Where did I leave the rest of them? Purple quality, accuracy, crit H, and anti-Borg. That is an old legacy modifier. I know I've got more, but can't get to them at the moment because we're on the wrong map. In any event, it has lost the anti-Borg modifier during the upgrade process. It has not replaced it, and it's essentially downgraded the weapon 1 quality level as a consequence. It's an obscure point of view. Cryptic haven't put those weapons available for several seasons now, maybe even years. But nevertheless, I still had a few legacy items, and, well, it's Tribble, so it's not a permanent problem, but technically that has just managed to downgrade a weapon, so hey, expect some complaining if that goes live. In addition, the Borg assimilated module cannot be upgraded likewise, and before you say that this is a standard thing for Risians, well, in truth it is for some consoles that are standardized defects. For example, the Plasmionic Leech you wouldn't expect to be upgradable. It's independent of level, it's independent of quality, but the Romulan Singularity Core and the Hydrodynamics Compensator are upgradable, which is a little bit weird. Incidentally, so is the Nukara Particle Converter. I actually need to throw some points into that, find out if it'll boost the accuracy bonus. That's actually worth doing right now, in fact. Nukara Particle Converter at +5, 15.4, 15.4, 10. Mark 13, +5, 16.3, 16.310, so no, apparently it doesn't. Oh well. Also, it counts as a beam weapons tech or a shield tech, so that's kind of a nice touch. You can use multiple upgrade types on some of these special consoles. Nice touch, makes sense. Anyhow, let's do a quick overview while we're here. So, superior upgrade gives you a lot of points. You often need multiple kits for these time, which means you're going to be spending a lot of dilithium to do an upgrade. So you know what? Basic beam weapons tech. Let's put in a green kit to start with. So that gives you 5% requirement of the upgrade. So 2,000 of 34,000. So you need 36,000. That is what, 18 kits total? 18 times by 700 dilithium. 18,000. Very, very back of envelope maths, 14,000 dilithium plus or minus just for the kits. If you do it on a superior upgrade kit, you only need 3 of them, and that's 3,200 and change. So using high quality kits is, as you might have guessed, a massive improvement in efficiency, and not just in numbers of kits, it's in dilithium as well. Start stockpiling your materials, boys and girls. Anyhow, let's just quickly plug these in. So apply your upgrade. Also, we have a chance of quality improvement to ultra rare on upgrade, but I have no idea how well this is going to go. And before you ask, yes, it is billing that dilithium, and yes, I did spend rather a lot of dilithium mucking about with that beam array. It gets very expensive very, very quickly. Anyhow, once you get to the end of the system, you have an option to upgrade your item. Yoink! And then you have a bit of a wait while it cools down. Of course, if you're an impatient type like me, or you're on Tribble where it doesn't matter, what the hell, blow a bit more dilithium, get it finished. So, Mark 13, we can then go up to Mark 14 if we are so inclined. I haven't got the dilithium temporarily, but hey, bit of an upgrade. Not going to worry too much about it at the moment though, so let's just pop that in. Behold the Mark 13 Nukara particle converter. You also see that it has given us a new display line on the item properties saying the overflown amount of technology points we have. I still say you need to go to RP for research points rather than TP for... no, not that. TP for technology points. So that's just me, maybe it's just my memory of rather obscure, crass early 90s animation. Anyhow, let's get on with the main event. I'll come back to the upgrade system in more detail later. There are lots of loose ends with that at the moment. But hey, it's Tribble, what do you expect? We have a couple of new episodes. The main one, the one that caught everyone's eye and has caused a certain amount of squee, is All That Glitters. Given the rest of that quote is not gold, oft have ye been that told, glittering tombs do worms enfold, I should probably be more cautious about this, but just look at this reward box. Oh yeah. Anyhow, we are off to the Shender system to meet with the Doctor, and he holds Starfleet rank in his own right. So, he requires assistance to deal with a medical situation. He's currently en route in one of Voyager's shuttles, and hey, you put him in a shuttle and there's been a spike of Vaadwaur attacks, and he wants to make sure he has all the resources. So basically, they're sending out a luxury cruise liner to help him. It is absolutely, positively a luxury cruise liner, the Jedi truth. Its reinforced hull is merely for the comfort and safety of its passengers, and be careful not to look directly at the spaceborne disco laser system. I'm told it can do some permanent damage. Anyhow, to the Shanda system. 45,000 creds. Ye gods, I'm going to have to speak with the engineer about gas mileage on this thing. Mind you, how many trillion miles is it? Ah, who cares? Beginning All That Glitters. Let's get on with it. Welcome to All That Glitters. Reuse of the background from one of the patrols. Still a nice touch, though. It kind of makes sense because we're in roughly the same location of space, so the void would still be reasonably visible. Anyhow, the distress signal is coming from the transport. However, we have received no response. The Doctor is in a nearby shuttle and awaiting our hail. Okay, there we are. One Type 8 shuttle. Hello, Doctor! Yoink, where are the brakes on this thing? Also, is that a new model of freighter for the Akampa? Anyhow, let's hail the Doctor shuttle. Pleased to meet you, Admiral. You've been in quite a few battles. No, of course we don't. No one ever does. I am my medical staff, Doctor. Of course I do. Nice to meet you too, Doctor. We've been hailing this Akampa for some time, not getting a response, and says company shield. Parentesi measles. If you can get aboard the ship. Okay, prepare for transport. Doctor, welcome aboard. Okay, let's scan the disabled ship. And the shuttle is leaving as per mission. Of course it was a decoy. Fine. So apparently they've decided to take us out once and for all. Well, that's going to cause them some problems, isn't it? Reinforce the shields. And we're mobile again. Good. Right, fire at will. Scatter volley. And begin the ownage. Now, where did I leave that minefield? Oh. Clear the blast zone. Nicely done. Not that's going to matter. So, more Vaadwaur. Yay! Come on, guys. Not sure what they're shooting at, but it isn't me. Oh, try cobalt mines. Tractor repulsors to counter those guys. Roll on to the next Vaadwaur assault vessel. AP Delta out and heal up. Hold your fire! We have the leader of the Vaadwaur, Gaul. Very well, so... Plot thickens. We are meeting our big bad for the first time. And he brought some friends. The VSW Vaadwaurs, 250,000 health, and a fair few of his buddies as well. So, looks like this is where they finally decided to deal with us. Let's go hail Gaul. So, hail the lead ship. That could maybe be tightened up. This action was not authorized. I am Admiral Obus of the RXS Jedi Truth. A pleasure to finally meet you. Yes, but I found such talks are best on neutral grounds. It's based on whether... Lying Vaadwaur speak with forked tongue, I think. Okay, I might know a place. I'll be back in a moment. Neelix, we need a hand. We need a neutral place for diplomatic negotiation with the Vaadwaur, and I was hoping you could help. Okay... Right, so they're mostly on New Talax, but it's still the Entaba system. Just a few cleanup crews. The Kazon have been leaving it alone. The asteroid base sounds perfect. Your diplomatic assistance, however... No. I can put Neelix into a situation where he's highly likely to get killed. Why am I even thinking about this? Hail Gaul! Yes, there's an asteroid base in the Talaxian community. There are still Talaxian communities. Yes, there are. Wait a minute, weren't you on the Voyager episode where they ran into the Talaxians? Anyhow, send the coordinates. We'll talk there. Yes, I'm ready. Let's go and talk with the Vaadwaur. Let me see. The Kabali have been nicking their bodies. They've got squatters on their old empire. And generally things are rough. However, we're back at the... Entaba system. So, let's go talk and see how long it takes things to go south. Imagine using a medical emergency trap. The Vaadwaur have no shame. They have a great deal of ingenuity, however, Doctor. You're pretty much given that you're going to respond to a distress call. A medical emergency always count. And yes, I thought Gaul was on the episode, so I'm not surprised that he didn't know about there being still Talaxian communities. However, let's go talk, and I imagine the Doctor's paranoia. Okay. Only bringing 2, so we'll have the Doctor, Neelix, and bringing more of your crew down might look like you're trying to get advantage of him. I wonder what would have happened if we'd said no to Neelix. He probably just blustered his way along anyway. Right, so we'll leave Mirror at home and instead bring Tales, I think, the twitchy Vulcan with multiple turrets and a support drone. No healing generation. I really do need to have a look at my away team abilities. Hello, Neelix, and hello, Doctor. And he's got his mobile emitter and his new uniform. I thought he held Starfleet rank. Where are his collar pips? Okay, you're giving... The only tension that will ease is bowel muscle tension. Doctor, you must tell me what you've been up to. Yes, yes, you must, Doctor. You two go and catch up. We'll be somewhere else. Thank you, Doctor. Many hours later... Klingon opera. Those were the appetizers? I wonder how many you've poisoned. Okay. Just as way of funny background events, I'm wondering if there is a option for one of our characters just to be lent up against the wall and trying not to fall asleep. However, let's talk to Neelix. Chef Jolax, he's one that... What? Let's go speak with Gaul. I wonder how many accusations of poisoning there are about to be. Okay, so we've still got some residual Talaxians. I'm sorry, guys. You're all dead. Flee while you can. And turbo lift to the command center. Here we are. Cool, hi, it's good to meet you. We really need to talk about this whole galactic domination thing. Okay, he liked the food. Oh, wow. Okay, let's settle our differences. We're already at war with Kabali, I'm with you. Then let's try to find a core that benefits us both. And they're still allowed to cache stasis tubes. I'm aware of this, I saw the chambers. Okay, I'm going to have to redact quite a lot of this out because of spoilers. Okay, you want to reunite Vaadwaur by destroying Kabali fangs? That isn't justice. There can be no peace after what they've done. Destroying the Kabali isn't right either, though. A great threat to the galaxy. Well, as a compromise, they get to defrost all the remaining Vaadwaur and dispose of any corpses. The ones the Kabali have already rebooted get to live with their new families, or at least get the option of whether or not they want to go back to being Vaadwaur. After all, we have got the cure. That would seem like an option. Okay, abandon our alliance. I'm not here to start a war with the Kabali. Right, okay, what do you mean? Here comes the ambush. Well, we had a perfectly reasonable option for compromise. Well, oh wait, of course, you've been in stasis for 9 days. For you, it was yesterday. Oh, hello, Jolax. You're so dead. You're so very, very dead. Okay, that's interesting. One of my bridge officers has pulled a standard issue phaser rifle. Good reply, Neelix. Fine, let's start shooting. Okay, the Vaadwaur really are... Oh dear. Right. Contact the ship. Yes, I noticed. We sent distress signals. Okay, explain the situation. Are there any Talaxians left alive? 2 large Talaxians left in storage room and logistics. They have the doors blocked. Right, well, you have time to rescue one. Good. Right, do your best to save the Talaxians, and we'd better do the same. Let's go. Doctor! Don't save any one group. Fine, make sure to get Neelix. No, fine. Stay close. Neelix, I hope you can shoot straight. Let's go. So we only have time to save one group. Question is, who do we save? Doesn't really matter. Let's start by killing the Vaadwaur. Okay, come on. Down you go. Okay, so we have 2 groups to clear out. What's our time limit? Defeat Vaadwaur in the cargo bay. Is this going to be a scripted choice on us? Because it would be nice to have the option to be able to say, we're Starfleet. We're going to save both groups because we are just that damn badass. However, apparently we are going to get scripted. Oh, come on, where's the drone? Okay, actually it was coming from the tech commando. Fine, we'll just hose them down. How do we choose which to save? Oh, right, it is railroading the choice. That's awkward. We can save the Talaxians in logistics. Or we can save the Talaxians in the storage room. Well, this is a real crusher scenario, isn't it? Fine. Open the door. Pile on in. No, I think you just have moved on and exterminated the rest of them. Keep firing. There we go. We've saved the hostages, but they may be safer here. Maybe. Let's go break down that other door. I mean, Couldn't we have split the team 2 and 2 and just broken into both rooms simultaneously? Apparently not. That's locked out. It would have been nice to have the option, but... let's go calm the hostages down and then tell them to sit still. So, stay here until the base is clear. What about the people in storage room? They're dead, Doctor. Also, is that a custom pistol Neelix is holding? Stand still, you blasted flaxing. Can't tell. I think it is. Actually, no. Is that... No, I think it may be a standard Tetrion pistol. I haven't seen those for a while. I'd have to have a look. Right, time to get moving. Yeah, this is open. We're going to get the scene of the massacre. As expected. Of course they didn't. The Vaadwaur can shoot straight. Come on, Doctor. Do your stuff. They're all dead. Okay, so where next? Check vitals on Talaxians, then we can still get to the others. Right. Shuttle in the cargo bay. Go, 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 go. Yeah. I wonder what would happen also if we'd called in that strike team. I may have to replay this mission later on and just check out the variations. Opens the blast door. Hey guys! Hang on, just... Oh no, it was a temporary glitch. Drop dead, thank you. Own the Vaadwaur in the cargo bay. Okay, Doctor, do your stuff. Doink. Right. Can you heal a hologram, I wonder? Yes, you can. Excellent. Right, the main taxi is joining us as soon as possible, and the shuttle is ready to go. Fine. We're not doing too badly. So, recovery. More Vaadwaur on the way. Defend the shuttle. Incoming waves. Minigun. They've nicely bunched up for us. More on the way, excellent. Wave number 2 incoming. Tellers, get your turrets down. Okay. Doctor, I find your lack of confidence disturbing. Back it up. Pop down the next turret. Oh, hi guys. Where did you come from? Fair enough, I'm not arguing, but seriously, where did you guys come from? Okay, and here they come. they didn't last, did they? Anyone left? Nope. Okay, the Vaadwaur had been repelled and he would have words. I suppose we do need to talk. Thanks for your help. I hope it's not we're repaying a debt, and the fleet is engaging. Excellent, we appreciate the help, Commander. Excellent. Leave the Talaxian base. We need to run an escort mission. Doctor gets a custom beam out animation again. Nice touch. Okay, I knew this meeting was a farce. It means fool in Terran. I never intended to insult you. Excellent. Well, that's just going to be all the scraps, isn't it? Okay, Turai. Yes, the Turai are using borrowed Voth ships. That clears up something from the trailer. Anyhow, let's just start getting on with it. And I thought the reason the word Vaadwaur meant fool was because you were an idiot if you believed anything the Vaadwaur said. However, that's just me. Okay, start with the interdictor and then begin the pummeling. Wait for it. Wait for it. Pop. And fires a Tricobalt. Which is back on auto fire for some reason and therefore disabled. What's going on with that? Boom. Very satisfactory. We have another wave coming in. Second wave seems a smidge like overkill, but okay. Bring it on. What was that from the Turai? Looked like a spaceborne pulse wave just for a second. Turai deploying plasma torpedoes. Plasma beam weapons as well by the looks of it. Oh, try Cobalt device. No, you don't. And boom. Right, just the one interdictor cruiser left to get rid of. Seems to have lost the key binding I had in place for it as well. I don't know whether that's a zone crossing thing in space in general, but a lot of keybinds do seem to be temporary whenever it rebuilds a ship on loading into a zone. Dump the cluster torpedo, and hopefully this will finish off the Vaadwaur. Come on, in you go. Come on, guys. Boom, boom, boom. There we are. Voyager is here. We will not allow the Vaadwaur to escape. You're a little late, Tuvok. Okay, match the Vaadwaur for pace. Oh, wow, there's more of them coming in. Fair enough. Where'd they all go? Wait, did he just pull a high energy turn? Okay, fair enough. Evasive maneuvers, burn to engines and turn back. Nice touch. Not sure that's an AI thing, but never mind. We're about to get a broadside from the heavy artillery ship. That's fine. We'll tractor repulsor to counter that. And also back to get everything reset. Okay, pull onto his weakened shields, broadside them down, and then administer a beating. Right, so that's that dealt with. Vaadwaur dead, Ghoul got away, and we need to speak to the Turai, who will doubtless be, yeah, this discharge obligation. Thank you for your assistance. How could they? Yep. I am so sorry, Neelix. Okay. In Vaadwaur, they double in Georgia. He will face justice. Okay. Farewell, Doctor. It has been an honour. Tuvok, you're supposed to have your fingertips together. However, that's by the point. We had to try Admiral. And the Blackwell has the book in the system. Need to patch that name in. It was empty. It was all part of a ruse. Okay. Let's hope it does not come to that. But it will. So, shall we depart? Yes. Okay, so a few rough edges on that mission. Needs a few bits and pieces to be added in. But let's hail our Alliance contact. And Ghoul's actions were unconscionable. Sensible sympathy to make your point. He wants sympathy. Okay, no intention of making peace. Perhaps there's another leader. Regime change? Okay. No mention as to why we've got an EMH Mark 1 as our reward, but let's unbox them and see what we get. We also got a science kit and a research kit module. Well, some of those might be handy. Keep your enemies closer. Not the Klingon version. I doubt we'll be breaking into a Federation penal colony to get our guys back. Most because we didn't lose them in the first place. But let's unbox the Doctor, see what we get. EMH Mark 1 Nurse? Shouldn't he be a Doctor? Chance to activate an EMH Mark 1 when using a hypo. I'm a doctor, not a doorstop. Ha 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 ha. 25% chance of using a hypo. As for specialties, he has efficient, eidetic memory, photonic resolve, stubborn. Nice little selection there if we ever need to stage a performance of Hamlet. But yes, really, he should be a doctor, not a nurse specialisation. And it would be nice to have some explanation as to why we're being given him in the plot. Whether we're actually getting the Doctor, or whether he simply turns around and says, well, you guys were good, so here, have a backup copy for your own use. He'll replace his standard EMH, he's probably better. Anyhow, bit of a plot twist. It would be nice to have him explained as it was with Law when he decided to pack up and ask to join your crew. But that's by the by. So keep your enemies closer, and we need to do some more system patrols, but we'll tackle those later. And it's not cat food, ladies and gentlemen. Woohoo! But we'll deal with that in another time warp. Until then, farewell.